Hey there, Gabriel Brufato from GB Voice Academy, and today's video I want to share with you how I booked 3 major TV shows in 2 months. Now, if you're like me, and like most other actors, when I book something, I obsess over the self-tape or audition I did. What did I do right? What was it that got me that job? Because God knows how many other ones we did that fell to the wayside. So what I do is I make it a task to review every self-tape that I've ever done that books and try to figure out what is that formula that booked me the job. Not only myself, but all my other actor friends as well. I ask them, I say, hey, that was congratulations on the recurring guest star. Do you mind sending me your self-tape? And sometimes they do, and I look at it. And I'm finding that there's an ongoing theme. Because there was a while there where I wasn't booking anything, and of course because of the pandemic and everything, but then all of a sudden, avails, bookings, and I was asking myself, okay, well there's something going on, this is some discovery. As actors, we are always just self-discovering. We realize things. We see an actor on TV and say, hey, there's something that I like about them that I'm going to start incorporating myself. We're like chameleons, right? We will change with the times. We will see what we like and take and grow and add, and that's a good thing. We want to grow as artists. But when it comes to things like self-tapes and auditions, this is a very specific art. It's something that has to be learned. No matter how great you are, you have to be able to funnel it into this box and really nail that audition to book you the job. This is our limitation right here in this little box I'm in right now. So here are 2 things that I found were the ongoing theme in the auditions that I've booked as well as my friends. And I'm going to tell it to you right now. Write this down. Specificity and action. Sounds very vague and fluffy. No, but there's some specificity to the specificity. What I noticed is that in the auditions I booked, I was very specific of my environment. I created the environment. I can't tell you the details of what the shows are, of course, but what I noticed that I've been doing more now, and I noticed from my friends' videos, is that you create your environment. Let's create a artificial environment right now. Say a library. We have a scene in a library, okay? What do we have in a library? We have librarians, we have people studying, we have people passing by, an open space that we have to keep our voice down. So if I'm talking to somebody here across the library table, I have the librarian over there, this guy who's kind of lingering over there, and I don't know if he's listening in on me or if he's, what's his problem? It's a library. I see books, I see shelves, and you create this environment so then when you're doing your scene, you're taking into account this physical world you've created. A lot of people, what they do when they create these self-tapes is that they're obsessed with the lines and the acting has to be good and they just want to nail the lines and connect with the reader, which you should, number one thing, but they forget about their environment. You need to create your environment and bring it into your audition. So if you're having an intense scene with somebody, obviously you're going to lower your voice because you're in a library, and then you're just about to say something intense and somebody passes by and you look at them pass by and you hold back a bit. Where's that librarian? Oh, there she is. She's not here. Now I can tell her. But you see what I mean? That's the ongoing theme I'm noticing is happening, is creating your environment specifically. Not just, I'm in a grocery store. No, more specifically, are you in the dairy aisle? Are you near the fridge? Are you in the checkout area? Is it very busy? Are people moving by? Or do you need to move out of the way for that little old lady with the cart? You see what I'm saying? When you incorporate these details, it will show on camera. And casting directors and producers love that because they don't need to think. They don't need to imagine it because you're doing the imagining for them. Specificity. Create your environment. Literally being able to spell out exactly where everything is and work it into your scene. Second thing is action. We have the environment, we need to create action before the scene starts and after. What are you doing specifically? We're all doing something. We never just sit around and wait to start talking. We're either walking somewhere, on the phone, look at our everyday life, especially in this day and age, we are on the move. We're on the phone, we're talking, we're thinking, we're contemplating, we're preparing, we're settling up, and there's always something to do. Unless you're playing a catatonic which just sits there and find that something and do it. Be in action. Something I noticed in one of the self-tapes I did recently is I was talking to somebody and I got an itch in my face and I was like, and I incorporated it. at the beginning of the scene, so it looked just so natural. It seems so mundane and stupid and dumb, but what it does is it just brings you into the reality of the scene. You're not, now I'm acting, I have to be perfect and say everything perfectly and look perfectly. No, I'm in the real world. Things happen. I'm gonna get a fly. I'm gonna get itchy. You know, I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna check and see if my shirt's good so I look good in front of her while I'm talking to her. You know, if I'm nervous, I'm gonna fiddle. Because what all this does is it brings the viewer away from, okay, this is an actor doing a self-tape, to, I'm really experiencing this scene right now. All these actions bring realism into the scene. So those are the things and themes that I found, and I'm gonna continue sharing them with you as I book my friend's book. I wanna be able to get this information down to a tangible, actionable game plan to increase your booking and move and grow forward as an actor. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bells, because I'm gonna have a lot more videos like this coming out. I also have a 5-star best-selling acting masterclass online course available. The link is down there. Click it, check it out, see all the reviews from people all over the world. I'm here for you, I'm in your corner. Let's grow as an actor together.